Where are you two off to? Excuse me? Aren't you like 4? You look like you're 4. That's a very specific dig, Estelle, but okay. That's nice. Luke, you're like 4. I'll be honest, I have no idea how old Luke is supposed to be, but the child character models are tiny. Also, I keep just grazing over Joshua's great lines. Sunday school is dying to have you back. Anyway, welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I'm probably going to be shortening that to just Trails in the Sky pretty soon. But we just became junior bracers. Let's go brag to everybody. A thing with the localization I love. All of the NPCs in Rolent right now have new dialogue. And there's a couple other times that this will continue. And this is a running theme and a running thing from... I mean, also Joshua worked for was a part-time worker for Elgar. It's a running theme throughout every area you go to in the game. After major events happen, everyone will have different dialogue and stuff. I'm gonna show all of it off while we're in Rolent. I probably won't show all of it off and will only show select dialogue off while we are in other areas. But since we're in Rolent, I'm going to talk to everybody. Every time that NPC dialogue changes, I will try to notate and try to let you guys know. Especially when I'm not showing it off. But when I am showing it off, you mean you'll be able to tell because I'm going around and talking to everybody. It's funny because, like, the way I build Estelle is funny because the story is all like, she's not great with Orbital Arts, but I build her as an arts user and a healer. So it's a little funny there, but did I see somebody on a porch? I didn't. We checked Elgar. We know the Bracer Guild. Let's do the east side of town first. Scare away all the birds as we can. I don't think there's anyone up here. No. I don't think there's really ever anyone up in the clock tower, but I'll probably still check it obsessively. We can hit here now. Go visit the landing port. Oh boy. Oh boy. Probably, if you have no memory, it probably didn't go well. But yeah, every little character has a new dialogue now. And it's just, everyone's living their life. Sometimes no matter what you do, sometimes because of what you do. Let's visit the hotel now. See if ignore Estelle walking through the door. Oh, interesting. I wonder if we can visit her in her room. I don't know which room it is. Oh, here it is. Hello. I don't think she knows we're here. Okay, bye. And yep, no one in this one. Okay. Let's visit the chapel. Hi, Father Divine. All right, into here. Boom. Some backstory on May there. I don't think anyone's up here, but again, I'm gonna still check literally everywhere because I can. And let's go to the mayor's house since we're on this side of town. Is anyone outside? I don't think anyone's really ever outside of the mayor's house, but now we got a nice 360 of the mayor's house because we can. Hey, Lita. Aww. She's a very well-treated servant. It's nice that they have a good relationship there. Hi, Mayor. Goodbye. Who else can we brag to about being bracers now? No one's by the sewers, but this is where you can go back to the sewers if you want. And believe me, we will. Like I said, best healing spot early in the game, for this early in the game. Armand and Ellie seem to be having having some love issues. Ellie, I'm with Estelle here. I don't really care, but I don't know. I just have never had I don't really have opinions on where a proposal happens. Sure, Fate. We'll let her know. I'm sure she's fine. Some of the dialogue is boring and unnecessary, but like it's all different dialogue. And they do this like 4 more times in this chapter. So like it's great. I'm gonna gush, and I'm gonna continue to gush about the world building and localization of this whole series, but specifically this game because it's the one I'm playing. Did I go in here? Oh, it's the other exit, right. Hey there. Okay, we are going to skip out of the bar for right now. We'll talk to this person, to Ida here outside the bar. And Errol. Who, can I make her meow? No. Ah, wait. Oh, it's only one so I can talk to both, but I can't talk to Errol on her own. Darn. We're going to skip the bar for a minute. Because if you remember, we're still supposed to be picking up a copy of the Liberl Times for our father, for Cassius. But first, let's chat with Bloom up here, and then we'll go down and actually buy that copy of the Liberl Times. And let's get our father's copy of the Liberl Times. Hyper Bracer Estelle. Liberl News, not Liberl Times. Sorry. I'm probably gonna mess that up again. So we spent 100 on Liberl News issue 1. I'm actually, as soon as this is all finished. Oh, yeah, the recipe book. The recipe book is very good. I'll explain how it works. Actually, I think Renan might explain how it works here. Basically, you can cook. And he's giving me a maple cookie. If I eat the maple cookie, somehow Estelle and the rest of the party has like magic taste buds. So just by eating something, you learn the recipe of how to make it. So now we know how to make maple cookies. Part of the completion that I'm going for is getting all of the recipes. And that's why I've avoided the bar until we got this scene. Because the bar sells some food. So we can go ahead and get all the food. Yeah, eat the recommended dish gives you a meal and adds to the recipe book. Yada, yada, yada. I will show that off when we get over there. The maple cookie that I was given is a to-go meal. I'll show you what a sit-down meal looks like. What is that's my shortcut. But yeah, see, we know what the maple cookie is made of. It's a to-go meal. It just heals, it says heals HP. Is that a max heal? Well, I'll probably make one at some point. But I'm actually going to buy another, oh, I can't yet. Never mind. I'll talk about that when we get there then. But for now, let's run back to the bar. And we'll get all the dialogue in there and all the meals that we need. I'll talk to you first. You know, this miner's been here supposedly all day. He definitely hasn't been... Yeah. Oh, there we go. He's explaining it at least. It's really nice to see, like, this friendly relationship with the other characters in town that Estelle has. And, like, it makes sense. Josh and Estelle have lived here for forever. So, I mean, Joshua for 5 years. Estelle for forever. So it makes sense for them to know everybody in the tiny town. But now we can come over here. Wholesome pasta that the chef was talking to us about is the featured dish. And by eating it, we can learn the recipe. And they also have some to-go meals. I'm going to buy one of each for completion. It says what their effects are at the bottom there. I'm going to buy one of each for completion's sake. It's spending a lot of our money. And I could eat them all right now and just learn their recipes. I'm not going to. I'm going to hold off on eating them until either I need to heal in battle and I need to use them, or I'm at the last part where you get recipes and I need to fill the recipe book before the final boss. So I very much expect there to be a time when we're going to get to the final boss, or the room right before the final boss, and I am going to eat a whole bunch of crap in my inventory to fill up the recipe book. But also, yeah, to show off, we have wholesome flour now. Not wholesome flour, wholesome pasta. Cool. Let's go home. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. Yeah, they just ran by us like a couple minutes ago. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. All right, let's go to Esmelas Tower. And the way to get there is the Malga Trail, which is this northwestern passage. So here's the thing. New enemies. Got a preemptive attack. I'm going to show off new enemies. They're flying felines. Fairly... Oh, come on, Estelle. Fairly simple early game enemies. But these guys can hit kind of hard if they get a charged attack off. Luckily, these ones were not able to get a charged attack off yet. So we'll take our 16 experience and run. I will be cutting out battles or repeat battles, but I wanted to show off new enemies, and there's another one right here, and this is their back. So if you want to preemptive strike, you gotta walk around and go for it. Preemptive attack, not preemptive strike. These are lily movers. They are really weak to fire, but they can like kind of shoot seeds at you. I think they're really not too hard. None of the enemies we fight immediately are really too hard, but yeah. I'm gonna clear this guy out while I'm here. Okay, so that's cleared out. I'm gonna kind of fight everything that we find here. Just to kind of get some experience and stuff. Again, I'm cutting out most of these battles. This little bit will be left in. Ooh, and we're taking hits, so I should heal. But I'm gonna fight most everything on the way for a reason I'll explain momentarily when we are out of the battle. All right, Estelle took some damage there, so we're gonna go ahead and throw her a tear, get her back up. And soon we should be hitting... Well, there's a little crossroads here, but there's nothing in this... Oh, there's a chest. Never mind. There is something in this little thing. I'm not paying attention to my notes enough. We found a reviving bomb, and also not a thing remains in the chest. It's the lonely dead spider. Fun. It can't use the reviving bomb anymore. And we leveled up in that battle. So Estelle learned a new craft, which I'll show off in my next fight. And level ups give you full heals on your characters, which is great. So now we're both at full EP and HP. Not that Josh had spent any EP, but coming up here, we have a crossroads. One direction leads to the Malga Mine, and the other direction leads to Esmelas Tower, which is where we're supposed to be going. We're actually going to take a quick detour after I save and head this way. And while we're here, we're going to be very careful. We're going to be very careful because these enemies right here, these guys can wipe you immediately. The red insectos. They aren't... well, they're the strongest enemy we've found so far. 63 damage. Taking out one is pretty easy right now, but if we get mobbed by them, I'm actually going to go ahead and heal real fast. Just because that did a lot of damage to Josh. And we're probably going to encounter a couple of them, but we're going towards the Malga Mine for a reason. We're going towards the Malga Mine because we can get a chest a little early if we're careful. Yeah, we're doing okay on fights, but we can get a chest a little early if we're careful going in the direction of the mine. Hey, level up! Level 5. I think this is where the chest is. Cutting back in. Josh might die. I'm gonna give him this Carmine Eye, so we're gonna learn a recipe. But I just didn't want him to die in this fight, and Tyr was not gonna be fast enough. I'm actually getting... Here's the chest. We find a white bracelet, and the chest message is the chest is now full of disappointment. A white bracelet is an accessory. It prevents blind. I'm going to give it to Josh. Because right now Josh is built a bit more physically and is going to be kind of our physical attacker. Not that Estelle isn't going to be our physical attacker. But Josh is going to be our physical attacker. And Arts can still hit when you're blind. So if Estelle is blind, she can still fight with Arts. Okay, I'm going to drop a quick tier on Estelle just because I'm a little nervous. And we're actually going to continue north towards the mine. Cutting back in. Estelle's going to die this time. I'm going to give her the French fries. So we're learning all the recipes a lot earlier than I expected. Although it didn't matter, Estelle died. So we're gonna run. And I am going to continue to make my way up here so we can talk with the guy at the Malga Mine who basically is like, go away. But yeah, at this point, I gotta run back to Rolent. So I'm gonna save real fast. And then I'll meet you guys back in Rolent to heal up Estelle. Okay, so we're back in Rolent. Over here is the best spot to heal. So you can run over to the healing slot. There is a dirty rat in the way. Joshua can kill this dirty rat pretty easily. With a dual strike. Get 1 experience ahead of Estelle. And some drops. And then we can get a full heal right over here. So one of the reasons I didn't go to, well, other than getting the accessory, one of the reasons I didn't go directly to Esmelas Tower was that I want to open up a second slot on Josh, and I'm just barely not able to do that yet. As well as opening the second slot on Josh, part of the game's part of the completion for the game, especially with the Steam achievements, is that you need to buy and have every piece, every weapon and armor. Boots don't matter, accessories don't matter, but you need to have at least one of every weapon and armor in the game. So because I have the ability to right now, I'm going to grind that out. Grind out enough money and sepith to buy a pile rod, a kunai. We are already equipped with leather vests, so 2 armor vests, a kunai, and a pile rod, as well as getting Josh a second slot open. So I'm going to cut away while I grind for that. And once I feel sufficient in my sepith, I will cut back and I will see you then. All right, so I did all the grinding I wanted to do. Basically, both characters are at level 7 now. These are their stats as they currently stand, but those are about to change because we're going to go into the Orbital Factory and open up Josh's second slot. Actually, we may as well open a third for Estelle at this point. I think I overdid it a little bit. Yeah, nah, we're not gonna open up hers yet. But I opened up the slot for Josh, and I'm going to give him, in his second slot, I'm gonna give him attack +1. Gives him a new spell and some bonus attack. Next, we are going to run over to Elgar Arms and Guards, and we are going to shop, but we are going to convert a lot of our Sepith, specifically our Space and Mirage Sepith, into Mira. Actually, we're going to do basically all of our... I'm going to keep 30 on each, I think is my plan. 38. And so 50. I'm doing math very, very well. I'm going to trade that. Also, we have 0 time Sepith because we have no enemies that generate time Sepith right now. Also, we kept a little more Mirage in space, but that's fine. That should be enough to buy a Pile Rod for Estelle, a Kunai for Josh, and yeah, 2 armor vests, 1 for each. And we can go ahead and equip them now. Estelle with the Pile Rod and the armor vest. Joshua with the kunai and the armor vest. So that's our setup right now. These are the characters. This is the Orbments. These are the Orbments. And I'm going to go run to the sewer and heal, and then I'll meet you guys back at the crossroads between the mine and the tower. Also, we forgot to explore this building for NPCs with new NPC dialogue. And it's important because I believe it's this man has something to give me. And something required for completion. Carnelia, Chapter 1. It is an actual book. It is like a full-on chapter of a book. But off the top of my head, I don't remember how many chapters there are, but we are going to read every chapter once we get every chapter. And that's going to be a video in and of itself, just reading Carnelia. So for now, we're just going to hold on to it. And now we can go to the tower. All right, we're back. We're going to head towards the tower this time and kind of clear some enemies on the way. All right. There's a chest right here. That is a tear bomb. Check it twice. It was my fault. But anyway, we're going to just basically follow the path. And this is the Esmelas Tower. We have. I mean, that's probably the secret base he's referring to. The tower itself. Let's head in. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You don't want to deal with a pissed off Estelle. And these two boys have made her pissed off. I guess this is technically our first dungeon of the game, but there's not much to it. Because we're going to walk up the steps here. And that's it for now. Okay. So be careful with this. I think I've mentioned before that there are choices that if you want to get 100%, you need to make the correct choice. This is the first one of them. If you want the full bracer points for it, you want to rush in simultaneously with Joshua. But we're not going to get any separate experience for the ones you just defeated. And here's technically a boss fight, but it's our first NPC fight. So you'll notice we got Luke and Pat there in the corner. If either of them die, game over. I should have probably recommended to save right before you come into here, but yeah, save often, save more than I am. We haven't shown off taunt yet. Basically, it whichever enemy I taunt is going to focus on Estelle. And so if you want to take the heat off of one of your characters, and Estelle can take it, you can taunt them. But we're so OP that we're fine this match, or this one. The NPCs are still pretty weak, and as you see, they just kind of run around on their turns. But likely, they won't run anywhere near the felines, so you won't have to worry about fighting them. And I mean, look at this. We've killed 2 of them. Granted, one was with an S-Craft, and they don't do any damage to us because I grinded so much that we are OP.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, I guess we're clear. I mean, we blitzed them together, Josh. I'm fairly certain if you picked the wrong BP choice, he would have scolded you there or something along those lines. Maybe not scolded, but been like, we should have came in together or something. I love how he's trying to run further into the tower rather than deal with Estelle. You violent she-devil. I mean, I guess it has teeth. I can't see its teeth, but it probably has teeth. We got lucky there. Hi, Dad. Yeah. I kind of skipped that too fast, but it said I really messed up, didn't I? Or I really messed up, didn't I? It's better tone of voice for it. Isn't this the path to deeper in the tower? I'm fairly certain this is the path to deeper in the tower. We have had quite a day, Ida. Cassius is really keeping that whole lazy father idea in Estelle's head. You'll notice that our gain PP is +1. It's 3 and then parentheses +1. If we had said the other option, if we did not choose to rush in simultaneously, it would be 3 parentheses 0 or +0, like the Mira. So we would already be locked out of 100%. a letter. Yeah, that makes sense. I called her Ida a second ago. It's Aina with an N. My bad. Yeah, we can pass it on. Okay. Important thing right now. New NPC dialogue. So we're gonna run all the way around getting that real fast. All right. We'll visit all the shops first, and then we'll go to all the residential places. Yeah. I don't think that's what she was saying, Stella. 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 I never really knew the relationship between the Brights and the Elgers. So it's really nice to see it. Interesting. Before we talk to Renan himself, let's come up here. And we're going to chat with Renan, and then we're actually going to buy something from him. Yeah, I actually want to buy my own copy of the Liberl News. Because the one copy we currently have is going to go to Dad, and we need to have a copy for completion. And actually, while we have it, it's a real book too. Let's give it a read. A milestone anniversary. The half-year countdown to Her Majesty Queen Alicia's 60th birthday celebration has begun. She's only 60? This has been a better year for Her Royal Highness, sparking more anticipation than this event has ever seen before. But we must not forget, too, that this year is the 10th since the 100 Days' War, a period of intense turmoil for all of Liberl. As we celebrate, let us also reflect on the tragedies of the past, so that we may refrain from ever reliving them in the future. We have been avoided this luxury of hindsight, and we must use it to its fullest. I don't know if I'm going to keep this voice for all of the Liberl news, but I'm going to keep it for this bit. Preparations underway in the Royal City. Main Street is filled with the bustle of men and women, furiously preparing decor and merchandise for the upcoming festivities, and developing new products specifically for sale during the celebration. The competition is truly cutthroat. I yearn for my customers' taste buds to sing with delight, says Mrs. Sorbet, local ice cream purveyor who deals her wares in the city's East Block. Sadly, her new menu will remain a mystery to us until the day of the festival. As the population grows, more and more businesses pop up around me. I lost the voice. But all that means is more customers, especially at festival time, so I'm certainly not complaining. Oh, that should have been Miss Sorbet, she exclaims with a sly smile. Miss Sorbet seems to have a few tricks up her sleeve, so to all her competitors we say, watch out. Who shall stand and who shall fall? Prior to the festival, Her Majesty will be hosting our annual martial arts competition in the Royal Arena. This fiercely competitive tournament is always a big hit, with some avid spectators even regarding it as the day's main event. Which team will come out on top? Society. Burglaries across the Bose region. I'm just going to go normal voice again. According to our sources, the Bose region has seen a string of burglaries over the last several days, and the people have had enough. The Royal Army Border Patrol stationed at the Haken Gate. Haken Gate? I think I always say Haken Gate, so I'm going to say Haken Gate, have been stepping up efforts to apprehend the group of criminals responsible for these acts, and anyone with information on their identities is urged to contact the Border Patrol immediately. Travel. Finding the perfect getaway. The Kingfisher Inn, along the beautiful Valerio Lakeshore, is more popular than ever following a visit from the woman of the royal city. Won't you come and fish with us too? Yeah. So the Liberl news can have foreshadowing, can just have some information about the goings-on around the rest of the region. It's great. It's great. I like the kingdom. I like the Liberl news. It's all good. Let's visit the chapel. Hey there. Okay. Who's this? Paddington. So I should probably not have to visit the clock tower. I still probably will. Let's go see the mayor, if he's home, and I may talk to him. They're really, like, on things, both Mrs. Claus, who's, oh wow, that's a pun. Claus's wife, and it's actually probably Klaus, but I'm saying Claus. His wife and the maid. I don't need to go anywhere else in the mayor's house. Let's just go back in and hit the hotel. Can I go here? No. Just employees. I don't think oh, she's here. Hello. Interesting. Yeah, no one's in. Oh, there's people above, though. Hey, guys. Oh, did they? They fixed it. They figured out the proposal. I'm glad. Good for them. Oh, to go out, it's not even a proposal. I thought it was a, I thought it was a marriage proposal. Okay, what's next? We can... Not there. Can say hey to you. Oh, Ina fell asleep, I guess. Hey there. Yeah, I mean, we're bracers. Okay, thanks, Claire. Who's in the bar? Okay, cool. Cool. Hey there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're the daughter. I didn't realize Elisa was the daughter. Alyssa, I don't know how to say her name. I didn't realize she was the daughter of the owners. I thought she just worked there. He doesn't say anything else. All right, let's take a peek and talk to the chef. Great. Oh no, it's Alyssa. Cool. For even a small town restaurant, they're busy. I didn't realize Pat and Luke were next door neighbors. Aw. Pat really cares about... So hang on, there's only one bed in this house where 3 people live. Great. That's fun. Maggie, we were the bracers. Aw. That's nice. Okay. Next. There's no one here, right? Yeah, this building. I mean, he's trying. I like that he's determined to meet his father-in-law's terrible expectation. Yeah, not terrible expectations necessarily, but I'm trying to think of the word. Unrealistic maybe is the better word. His father-in-law's unrealistic expectations. We have gone here. What do you guys have? I like Fate. Fate's really cool. I'm a fan. And I think I have spoken to everyone who I can. So, I'm going to save. And let's go home. Yeah, I mean, Estelle, if you learned a lesson... Yeah. If you learned the lesson, then just make sure you don't have to learn it again. All right, let's get back to the Bright family estate then. It's really just right here. It's not that far. I don't even have to turbo. And I think if we come in here, there's Cassius. So we handed over one copy of the Liberl News. We have the other one. Just Papa is happy that... No thanks. That didn't sound good. Estelle, what? Uh-oh. I guess Estelle's not really the cooking type. From Arabonia. Estelle's egg explosion. this time. Wow, Cassius, thanks. That's a nice, smooth way to drop in that you're leaving on business, Cassius. Oh. Gonna be gone for a while. I don't know. So this choice doesn't matter. But I'm going to say this. I know it's junior bracers. We're only like half a bracer each. That's a good analogy, I guess. I think it's funny, though. So Estelle's out like a light. Yeah. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, I think I spoiled it a little earlier, but it's been 5 years since that, the opening scene. And now we get the prologue title card.